Hey, what is going on, guys? Dark Dragon from Trophies Achieved here, joined by Mr. Jolly.
Hey, how you doing, you fine people of Trophies Achieved?
And today we're doing something a little special. We are bringing you our top 5 games of 2012. Now, 2012 has been a big year for games. There's been a lot of big hitting game titles out there, and today we are going to bring you our top 5. Of course, this is down to opinion, of course, but every game we mention, we recommend highly.
It must be right if it's our opinion.
Yep.
Straight into it then, into the top 5, or our top 5 anyway. And the first one in was kind of one that I really loved the most, wasn't it? It was Tokyo Jungle. It was a survival-based game where you play as an animal in the ruins city of Tokyo. It's been left by the humans, all overgrown, obviously by a jungle, and you spend your days trying to eat, breed, and survive. Bit just like real life, really. But this one intrigued us, didn't it? That's why this kind of got in there. Why do you think this made the top 5 out of all the other awesomeness that was out there this year?
I don't know. It's one of them games that sort of that just grab you, doesn't it? It's sort of, in a way, it's similar to Minecraft in the fact that it's a very simple game, but it's just the way it's made is very good, and it's just the fact that, you know, the years of survival and how that they keep records of your survival. It's sort of a challenge, and you want to always try and beat your personal best of how many years you survived. So there's always a replay value, which is great in a game.
Yeah, getting to the 100 years was a right chat. I just couldn't put it down till I'd got to the 100-year survival. It was very addictive, and I absolutely adored it and played it all the way through. So that made it into the top 5. Much debate on it, but we let it in eventually. On to the next one then, really one that you played most of. I played some of the older versions of this, but this one was all you, really.
It's cute that y'all think you're the heroes of this little adventure, but you're not. Welcome to Pandora, kiddos.
Sorry, yeah, that is Welcome to Pandora indeed. I thought I'd let the little intro run out to give it a good little introduction. And this is Borderlands 2, one of my favourite games of the year personally. I am a big player of role-playing games and free-roaming games, and Borderlands 2 is cut above the rest, I think. The fact that there's so much to do, it's a massive open world, and the thing that makes it better than most of other games is the fact that it has a multiplayer co-op. This feature is amazing. The fact that the game recognises, you know, when more people join, and it makes the world harder and you get better loot. It's just a great game, a greatly well made game. The amount of customizable options in the game is great. You can customize your character as much as you want, and the fact that I like is the way you can set out your character, the amount of guns and the amount of perks you can select. There are so many ways to build up your character, and there are a number of characters. I believe there's 5 now, including the Necromancer or whatever it's called. So it makes a great game. There's so much to do. I mean, you've played the first one a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I liked it, but to be honest, these aren't my sort of style of games. You know, these big open world games, they tend to frustrate me a bit, so I don't enjoy them. But I can definitely see why this one's in the top 5. It looked amazing. You know, like you say, the customizational side of it makes sort of Call of Duty look a bit pathetic, doesn't it, with its few perks you can choose and stuff, you know. So yeah, absolutely deserved to be in the year's top 5 trophies achieved style.
Yeah, and the thing that I like about it the most, even though the campaign is fairly short, the side missions are hundreds of them, so you're always kept busy for a very long time.
So it ends at some point then. You can find an end to it all, can you?
Yep.
Eventually, if you keep at it. But no, excellent. Borderlands 2, well deserved to be in there. Okay, on to the next one then. And the next one we got coming up really was definitely a big favourite of mine this year. You didn't play it yet, have you? Or have you played this one yet at all?
I haven't played Hitman at all, so this is all on you, buddy.
Hitman Absolution. Fantastic game, absolutely. I can't tell you how good this game was. Just running through it on the stealth assassin style that like I did to try and complete it was an amazing challenge. It's really well written as well. How the things alter and how all the AI and the characters play out on their own and sort of do their own thing within the story. It's just amazing. It was really fantastic game. I hope you get your hands on this one at some point. Did you get a chance to watch any of the videos on this?
videos on the game, and it looks very good. The
Yeah.
graphics in that one there look good, and the way the game plays out, the way, there's so many options around the world that you can select your objective by doing so.
Yeah, that's it. There's more than one way to skin a cat, that's for sure, on Hitman. You look around and you find another way that you weren't expecting to kill the target or get out of there, or whatever the mission is. So that's Hitman Absolution. That's at number 3. Moving on to the next one, number 2. Didn't really take much debate that this game was going to be in there, did it? This is number 2.
No, this is our favourite. Well, obviously, apart from the first one, Dishonored is amazing.
It is, isn't it? I've just recently started playing the DLC, the Dunwell City trials that came through on it. I think some of the footage on here will be from the Dunwell City trials. It's just a brilliant game, Again, just like Hitman, needs a bit of thought, really. You can go through running and gunning, but start thinking it through, and there's loads of other options. I got the clean hands trophy on this one. Did you get that, Dragon?
No, and I didn't. But it's just another game where you play the role of an assassin, and like Hitman, there are multiple ways to play the objective. I mean, you can actually play the whole game without killing a single person, well, apart from a few. So
apart from your targets, and you don't even have to get them directly. You can find other ways to kill them, so the blood's not on your hands. Really enjoyable game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I believe there's some additional content coming out for it in 2013
next
as well.
year.
So I'll be looking forward to getting that. But it's just, I thought I'd just put all my bling coming up at the end there, just to make you even more jealous. Yeah. So that was
well deserved number 2.
Now onto the big one for us. This, no debate at all, was it? It was just straight in there.
Didn't even have to say what shall we have as number 1. We both put number 1 down, the same game instantly. And it was well deserved, because it's one of the best games I've ever played.
Yep, same here. Might surprise some of you to find no Call of Duty in our top 5 or Battlefield or any of that stuff, but these games, these 5 in particular, and then this one here, was the most amazing game I've ever played. Absolutely brilliantly written. It was all about the story and how it was written in this one, not so much the gameplay. All the graphics were nothing wrong with it. They were pretty tight. It had a few glitches and sticks here and there, but the story just kept you going back to it, didn't it, for more. I mean, you lucky you played it all in one go, and I had to play this over sort of 6 months as the episodes came out. So you got it all in one lump and did it all in one sort of session almost. So, but no, fantastic game, definitely number 1.
And even though I watched your Let's Play, I still got the game myself. Played it differently, because the thing about this game is, like it said at the start, what you do affects the story of this game. So there are a number of ways to play it, but it's just a great gripping story. You're always wanting to play more. It's not like other games that you can put down. This was literally, you wanted to play it all in one sitting, because the story just kept having twists.
And you kind of emotionally...
Great. It was like a movie, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're emotionally attached to all these guys. At the end, it was like it was hell. So highly recommend Walking Dead first season. There's
Definitely
more to come,
one.
I believe, so from it. So that's definitely number 1, well deserved. So that's our top 5.
That is it. And with next year around the corner already, a few more days to go, we've got a number of games that we're raring to play. There's great games that have been put back a year, which I'm disappointed on, but at least they're putting work into them, and I'm really looking forward to them.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of footage coming up of a few of the things we're looking forward to, but for me, really, that's... I'm definitely looking forward to the Last of Us, Tomb Raider's coming up here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's going to be my personal favourite. I'm looking forward to Tomb Raider's my favourite game series ever. So
I know you can't wait for that one. He's like a child waiting for Tomb Raider coming out. Keeps sending me things waiting for it. So definitely looking forward to it. So listen, guys, just thanks for supporting us on this channel. It's ticking along nicely. We're getting things together. Got plenty of new things coming up in the new year to get new bling for you guys. Anything you want to sign off with, Mr.?
No, just thank everyone for watching. We haven't been going for too long. It's not been a year for us, but this year will be a great little marker to us to upgrade our content and bring us out more. So we just thank you for subscribing and watching.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. Bows.